3 incredibly sweet teas are beating diabetes. Welcome to healthy aging. For most people with diabetes, the word sweet sounds like a warning. We are told that anything sweet is dangerous, that it leads to sugar spikes, weight gain, and long-term damage. And for good reason, many sweet foods do exactly that. But what if that fear has caused us to miss something truly healing? Because here is the surprising truth. Not all sweetness is harmful. In fact, some natural sweet flavors may actually help your body not hurt it. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we are going to uncover 3 naturally sweet teas that not only satisfy your cravings, but also support healthy blood sugar, reduce insulin resistance, and bring calm back to your day. These are not sugary drinks. They are not artificial, and they are nothing like the products that flood grocery store shelves. These teas are time-tested. They are backed by science. And most importantly, they are quietly being recommended by doctors who once believed all sweetness should be avoided. But here is the catch. You need to know exactly which teas to choose, when to drink them, and how to use them as part of your daily routine. Get it wrong, and you might see no results at all. That is why you must stay with me until the very end of this video. Because if you stop halfway, you may miss the one tea that makes the biggest difference. The one that balances cravings, calms your system, and helps you sleep better at night. And once you understand how these teas work together, you will walk away with more than just a list. You will have a powerful, natural tool you can use every single day. So if you are over 60, struggling with unpredictable blood sugar, tired of bland diets, and longing for a safe source of comfort, you are in the right place. Let us begin with the first tea, one that you have likely tasted before, but never realized how much healing it could hold. Peppermint tea, ancient comfort, modern clarity. For centuries, peppermint has been used across cultures as a symbol of healing. In ancient Egypt, it was brewed for digestion. In Greece and Rome, it was crushed and rubbed on the skin to ease tension. And in traditional Chinese medicine, peppermint was believed to open the senses and clear internal heat, particularly when the mind was clouded and the stomach felt heavy. What is remarkable is that thousands of years later, modern science is now confirming what our ancestors already knew. Peppermint tea is not just a soothing ritual, it is a functional support for seniors managing blood sugar, digestion, and emotional balance. Here is what the research shows. A study published in the journal Phytotherapy Research found that peppermint has antispasmodic properties, meaning it relaxes the muscles of the digestive system. This explains why so many older adults feel less bloated or gassy after drinking it. When digestion improves, blood sugar spikes are naturally softened. But the benefits go even deeper. According to Dr. Michael Greger, a well-known physician and author in the field of nutrition science, peppermint has shown potential in reducing stress-induced symptoms, such as mild headaches, tension, and fatigue, all of which indirectly affect glucose control. He explains, stress hormones like cortisol can drive blood sugar up, even when no food has been eaten. Anything that calms the nervous system helps the entire metabolic system perform better. And peppermint does just that. It gently activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode, allowing the body to shift from tension to restoration. Seniors who drink peppermint tea regularly often report more restful sleep, fewer cravings, and improved energy levels throughout the day. Many describe it as a reset button in a cup. Real stories, real results. One woman in her 70s shared that she began drinking peppermint tea every night after dinner. At first, it was just to help with gas. But within weeks, she noticed her evening blood sugar levels were lower, her cravings for cookies nearly vanished, and she was sleeping through the night without interruption. Another gentleman in his 60s told us that he started keeping peppermint tea bags in his glove compartment. During stressful errands or after long drives, he would stop for a cup of hot water and brew a quick tea. He said it not only helped with digestion, but kept him from grabbing processed snacks when he felt tired or anxious. It is not a miracle, it is mindfulness, wrapped in a leaf, the sweetness that does not betray. What makes peppermint tea unique among diabetes-friendly drinks is its natural sweetness. There is no sugar, no syrups, no artificial sweeteners, just a crisp, clean taste that satisfies the desire for something sweet without harm. That is why so many doctors and dietitians are now recommending peppermint as a supportive beverage. Dr. Sarah Hallberg, who specialized in diabetes reversal before her passing, once emphasized the importance of low-impact comfort foods, habits that reduce stress without sabotaging metabolic health. Peppermint tea, she noted, fits beautifully into this philosophy. How to make the most of it. Drink it after heavy meals to ease digestion and reduce bloating. Sip it before bedtime to calm the mind and support deeper sleep. Enjoy it iced with lemon in the afternoon as a sweet, hydrating pick me up. Mix it with a cinnamon stick for blood sugar balance and a cozy flavor twist. Carry tea bags with you. Keep comfort close wherever you go. And remember, it is not just about what you drink. It is how you drink it. A quiet moment, a deep breath, a pause from the noise of the day. Peppermint tea offers more than relief. It offers a rhythm, a chance to come home to your body, one sip at a time. And just when you think it cannot get better, it does. Because the next tea we are about to explore brings another kind of sweetness. Soft, licorice-like, and deeply nurturing. It is a tea your grandmother may have used. One that helps with bloating, cravings, and even emotional digestion. Fennel tea, the sweet seed that soothes from within. If peppermint tea is like a breath of fresh air, then fennel tea is like a warm embrace from someone who truly understands what your body needs. It is gentle, it is grounding, and it holds a quiet kind of wisdom that many of us have forgotten. Fennel, with its soft licorice flavor and calming properties, has been used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic and Mediterranean traditions, not just for digestion, but for clarity, for balance, and for the simple act of feeling comfortable in your own body. And today, as our modern lives become more rushed, more processed, and more disconnected, fennel tea is quietly making a return, especially among older adults seeking blood sugar stability, better sleep, and a more peaceful relationship with food. Why fennel matters after 60? As we age, the digestive system naturally slows down. Food lingers longer in the gut. Bloating, gas, and constipation become more frequent. And with every digestive struggle comes a potential blood sugar consequence, because digestion and glucose are deeply connected. When digestion is smooth, glucose absorption is steady. But when the gut is tense or inflamed, it can lead to unpredictable sugar spikes or crashes, often without warning. This is where fennel shows its strength. A study published in the journal Biointerface Research in Applied Chemistry found that fennel seeds contain powerful compounds, including anethole and fenchone, that work as natural antispasmodics. These compounds relax the muscles in the digestive tract, reduce bloating, and support smoother elimination. And here is the surprising part. Researchers also noted a mild hypoglycemic effect, suggesting that fennel may help modulate blood sugar levels when consumed consistently, especially when paired with a healthy, fiber-rich diet. But the science only confirms what elders always knew. Your grandmother may have brewed fennel tea after dinner without ever reading a study, because she knew how it made her feel lighter, calmer, more at ease. And that wisdom, passed down through kitchens and whispered in quiet evenings, is now being rediscovered by seniors around the world. Real moments, real impact. One older couple shared that they drink fennel tea every night after their evening walk. At first, it was just a relaxing ritual, but over time, they both noticed fewer stomach cramps, fewer nighttime sugar cravings, and better blood sugar numbers in the morning. Another senior, a retired schoolteacher in her late 70s, described fennel tea as her evening peace. She drinks it while journaling. She said it helps her feel more satisfied with lighter meals and less tempted by sweets before bed, a habit that used to sabotage her glucose control. This is the heart of fennel's magic, not to fight the body, but to cooperate with it. Gentle ways to use fennel tea. Fennel tea is simple to prepare and incredibly versatile. Steep 1 teaspoon of crushed fennel seeds in hot water for 10 minutes. Sip slowly after meals. For a softer taste, Blend it with peppermint or chamomile before bedtime. Add a few apple slices or a tiny wedge of lemon to enhance the flavor without sugar. Drink it warm after lunch to reduce bloating and post-meal drowsiness. Cool it and serve as an iced tea with mint, a refreshing treat that supports digestion and reduces fluid retention on warm days. And it does more than just help digestion. Fennel is naturally sweet, not in the sugary way that spikes insulin, but in a comforting way that satisfies cravings without causing harm. This is especially helpful at night, when many seniors struggle with the urge to snack. Drinking fennel tea becomes not just a replacement, but a remedy. According to Dr. Amy Shah, a board-certified nutritionist and gut health expert, fennel tea can also help support the gut-brain axis, the connection between our digestive system and emotional well-being. She explains, fennel relaxes the gut, and when the gut is relaxed, the brain receives signals of calm. It is not just about avoiding discomfort, it is about shifting your entire internal chemistry toward healing. And that is what so many seniors have been searching for. Not another pill, not another restriction, but a sense of peace inside the body, a moment to settle, to breathe, to return, when to drink fennel tea after dinner to ease fullness and reduce sugar cravings, before bed to promote deeper rest and calm the nervous system during emotional moments, like stress or sadness, when the belly feels tight and anxious as a morning reset, especially when the stomach feels uneasy from medications or poor sleep. Fennel tea is not a trend. It is not a trick. It is a tradition that still works because it respects the natural rhythms of the body. And when your body feels respected, it responds, it heals. From sweet discomfort to sweet support so far, we have looked at two teas, peppermint and fennel, that challenge the old idea that all sweetness is dangerous. These teas do not spike your blood sugar, they support it. They do not make you feel guilty. They make you feel grounded. And they offer something no artificial drink ever could, a chance to reconnect with your body in a way that feels natural, nurturing, and deeply human. But there is still one more tea to explore, perhaps the most surprising of all. It is bold, it is joyful, and its deep red color hides a secret power that could change how you view sweet drinks forever. Get ready, because next, we are uncovering the blood sugar benefits of hibiscus tea, and you will want to hear this. Hibiscus tea, the vibrant red sip that gently lowers blood sugar. If peppermint tea is the breath, and fennel tea is the embrace, then hibiscus tea is the heartbeat, bold in color, rich in flavor, and surprisingly powerful. Hibiscus is one of the most beautiful plants in the world, but it is more than just a flower. When steeped in hot water, the petals release a deep ruby color and a tart, cranberry-like flavor that feels both refreshing and grounding. And beneath that beauty lies a secret that modern science is now confirming. Hibiscus tea may help lower blood sugar and support heart health, especially for older adults living with diabetes. Ancient wisdom, modern results. For centuries, hibiscus has been used across Africa, the Middle East, and Asia as a cooling, healing drink. In Egypt, it is called karkade and served chilled during summer to relieve heat and restore balance. In Mexico, it is brewed into agua de Jamaica, enjoyed for its tangy flavor and natural energy. But now, modern researchers are taking a closer look at this traditional tea. And what they are finding is extraordinary. In a study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, researchers gave hibiscus tea to participants with type 2 diabetes. The results: those who drank the tea daily experienced a significant reduction in fasting blood sugar and improved insulin sensitivity. But that was not all. Hibiscus also helped lower systolic blood pressure and reduce LDL cholesterol, both critical markers for cardiovascular health in seniors. Dr. Michael Greger, a leading physician and public health advocate, has spoken about hibiscus tea as one of the most effective natural drinks for reducing high blood pressure, even comparing it favorably to some medications. And because diabetes and hypertension often go hand in hand, this connection matters more than ever. The magic inside the petals: hibiscus is rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that give the flower its vibrant red color. These compounds help fight inflammation, protect blood vessels, and improve how the body uses insulin. It is also mildly diuretic, meaning it helps reduce water retention and swelling, something many seniors struggle with in the legs, ankles, and feet. One older woman shared that after drinking hibiscus tea every afternoon for 2 weeks, her blood sugar readings became more stable, and she felt lighter in her body. She said, "I never thought something so pretty could be this helpful." And that is what makes hibiscus tea so special. It feels like a treat, but it works like a tool. How to enjoy hibiscus tea: steep dried hibiscus petals or tea bags in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes. Add a stick or a slice of orange peel to enhance the flavor and boost summer iced tea that feels luxurious. No sugar needed after lunch or dinner to prevent post-meal spikes. Calm digestion, blended or peppermint for a calming bedtime. That's what's your work. And I think you're in with live warm. Let's care warm there. Before your own spread, keyboard and wall. Hibiscus is safe for most people, but if you take medications for blood pressure or diuretics, speak with your doctor, as hibiscus may enhance their effects. And always choose unsweetened hibiscus tea, since some commercial versions add sugar, which defeats the purpose. From guilt to grace, for many people living with diabetes, the word sweet has become a warning, something to avoid, something to fear. But as we have seen today, not all sweetness is created equal. Peppermint, fennel, hibiscus, 3 naturally sweet teas, 3 ancient traditions now supported by science, and 3 daily rituals that invite calm, balance, and healing back into your life. Without risk, without guilt, and without struggle. The sweet truth is this: you do not have to give up pleasure to protect your health. You just have to choose the right kind. And with these 3 teas, you now have the tools to support your blood sugar, soothe your digestion, and restore your peace, one warm sip at a time. But before we close this journey, let us bring it all together. In the final part of this video, we will review what we have learned, show you exactly how to build your own daily tea ritual, and answer the most common questions seniors ask about using these teas effectively. And most importantly, we will share the one mistake many people make when drinking tea for health, and how you can avoid it starting today. Stay with me. This final part might be the key that brings it all together. Now that we have explored peppermint, fennel, and hibiscus, each with their own healing wisdom, scientific backing, and gentle sweetness, the question becomes, how do you make them a part of your life in a way that feels natural, sustainable, and truly supportive? Because knowledge is powerful, but it is the daily ritual that brings healing to life. And it starts with something beautifully simple: 1 cup, 1 moment, 1 choice at a time. Step 1. Match the tea to the moment. Each of these teas shines at a particular time of day, when your body needs it most. Peppermint tea is ideal after lunch or in the early afternoon. It calms digestion, lifts mental fog, and reduces sugar cravings that sneak in during the slump hours. Fennel tea is perfect after dinner. It soothes the belly, eases bloating, and helps the body wind down without heaviness, preparing you for restful sleep. Hibiscus tea works beautifully in the mid-morning or late afternoon. It supports circulation, balances blood sugar, and gently refreshes your system without caffeine or crashes. Step 2. Stay consistent. Not perfect. The healing effects of tea are not found in dramatic moments. They come from quiet consistency. A cup a day may not seem like much, but over time, these small choices add up to real change in your numbers, your mood, your digestion, and your sleep. So do not aim for perfection. Aim for presence. Brew your tea, sit with it, breathe. Let this moment become yours. Step 3. Avoid the hidden mistake. Now here is something many people do not realize. Some teas, even the right ones, are often made less effective by what we add to them. Sugar, flavored syrups, artificial creamers. These might taste comforting in the moment, but they work directly against the reason you are drinking the tea in the first place. So if you truly want to enjoy the natural sweetness of these healing teas, skip the sugar. Let the flavor speak for itself. If needed, add a slice of lemon, a cinnamon stick, or a drop of pure vanilla, but keep it simple. Let your taste buds reawaken. They will, in time. What seniors are saying. Many older adults who make these teas a regular part of their day report the same patterns. Fewer blood sugar spikes after meals, fewer sugar cravings at night, better digestion, lighter sleep, a calmer, more grounded feeling throughout the day, not because of a pill, not because of restriction, but because of something gentle, something wise, something that honors their body instead of fighting it. As one woman in her 70s said, "I used to feel like I was always chasing my health. Now, with my tea, I feel like I am walking with it." Your next step, so here is what you can do today. Pick one of the 3 teas that calls to you most. Prepare it in the way we have shared. Simply and mindfully drink it at the same time each day. For the next 5 days, observe how your body feels. Not just your sugar levels, but your energy, sleep, and mood. And if you feel a shift, even a small one, you will know that something is working. A final note from the heart. We began this journey with a difficult question. Does every sweet taste have to come with guilt? And now you know. The answer is no. When the sweetness comes from nature, when it is backed by wisdom and guided by care, it becomes a gift. And these 3 teas, peppermint, fennel, and hibiscus, are that gift. Now it is your turn to receive it. So go ahead, brew your cup, feel the warmth, take your breath, because healing does not begin in the clinic or the lab. It begins in moments like this, quiet, steady, sacred. Now it is your turn. If this video spoke to you, if it gave you even one idea you can use, take a second to like this video. It helps others living with diabetes find it too. And in the comments, share your experience. Have you tried one of these teas before? What has worked for you? Or do you have questions about how to begin? I read every comment, and this is more than a video. It is a community. And if you know someone, a friend, a parent, a neighbor, who might find comfort in this simple ritual, share this video with them. Because no one should walk this path alone. And sometimes, the path to healing begins with something as small as a cup of tea.